Hello, I'm Jamie, Soulshine 1111. We're gonna dive in. Let's get the overall energy right now with this day after 9/9. Okay, what is the overall energy, general population, collective energy right now, angels? Dreams. So also this comes to mind with Neptune, okay, in retrograde in its home sign of Pisces. What are we wanting to create with our lives that we haven't? What have we been procrastinating about, right? What kind of dreams have we always wanted to become our reality? Where are we holding ourselves back, right? We're receiving the wisdom, okay, of how to move through this in order now, with the veil being lifted with Neptune and Pisces, how to make those dreams become a reality. Maybe for a while we thought that it was easier said than done, and now with this veil being lifted, we're acknowledging and diving deep into our own darkness, so it's not as difficult because now we have a starting place. We can at least feel into a starting place where we want to go next, right? At the bottom of the deck, overall energy, letting go. That's amazing. All right, 26, this is an 8. This is what we're here to do. We're realizing this. This is number 3. How do we know what we're here to do? Why is this all connecting? How do we realize now that what we've dreamt of we can always do, we can actually make into fruition, bring into fruition, because we're reconnecting that mind, body, soul, that heart connection, right? With this 3. And how are we doing that? We're letting go and releasing the dark where we've been, that void that we've told ourselves that potentially kept us from being able, the thought of being able to move forward, right? And now we know we can. Let's get a storyline here, angels, a storyline. This is just gonna be a fast read. All right. Thank you. Storyline, general population. I am getting, it's like for some, you're in a partnership. Maybe you're releasing something. Maybe many of you are walking away from a business, okay? Maybe you're figuring out a better way to juggle what you want to keep in your life, but not communicating what you want to keep in your life. Or maybe you're holding on to something you think you want to keep while you become more emotionally ready, right? To let go of it, right? Avoiding temptations perhaps, or recognizing maybe you need to, especially in the art of sex, right? Wow, okay. In order to, when we do that, where's that gonna take us? Alchemy, right? Our soul's purpose. Okay, wow, that was out of nowhere. Here we go. We've got some choices. With alchemy being 25, in numerology a 7, some choices. Temptation, 19. This is in numerology a 10. What are we gonna complete, right? In order to release finally for our alchemy, in order to move forward into our own desire, right? Our real heart's wants, right? Okay, oracle storyline here. Justice, we're finding the balance. We've got Venus and Libra. I think it rolls out of there tomorrow. So we're taking advantage of the scales, figuring out, weighing options, figuring out where to go next. Alignment, this is number 11 here, right? Okay, what else, angels? The High Priestess in reverse. She usually, the Cancer Piscean energy, all right, this is the chick that usually, just speaking energy, that knows all, says nothing. We're figuring out how to start communicating that in order to bring in this justice. Where are we being tempted? Maybe we have to stop figuring, like, we have to stop, maybe what we're coming to terms with, literally, all right, in order to get that justice is what temptations do we keep giving into that we need to let go in order to make our dreams a reality, right? Okay, what else, angels? Thank you. What else? 2 cards. The 4 of Swords in reverse. We're feeling anxious about this, right? Oh my God, I know I need to start talking about something. Our Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is about how our patterns of our thought, our mind, how we communicate, what we do, right? They have to do with our social surroundings as well. So we're figuring out what we need to do next, what we need to let go. This is causing some anxiety. Maybe we have left something to go to something else, and And now we're realizing with this 9-9 portal, like, oh my God, that's actually, I just gave into a temptation. And now I realize, like, I've already supposed to let that go. Now that's hindering my dreams and throwing me off balance. And how do I get that balance back? Maybe that's why High Priestess was following justice in reverse, is because we've made some type of choice that now made us anxious and worried that what we wanted originally isn't going to happen, right? Because we fell into temptation. 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it is like very similar energy of the High Priestess in reverse, like the blindfolds off. Like, I have to start communicating. First, I have to figure out how to step out and admit my own denial, all right? And therefore in order to release it, in order to move forward for feel less anxious, right? Wow, it's easier said than done, right? What inside you do you need to forgive? Maybe that's where you start. Finding forgiveness within ourselves. Ask ourselves what those painful thoughts are, what judgments, feelings, these types of things, sensations bring back these memories that we feel tempted to run back toward, right? But this is what we're learning. That's not working, right? When we do that, because otherwise these cards, and with this in reverse, the High Priestess and the 8 of Swords in reverse, it's like, we know. We know what we need to do, so why are we holding on? We're holding on because there's 6 retrogrades. Not that this is an excuse, but with all these retrogrades, we are meant to revisit perhaps where what we've held on to because we haven't learned the lesson, in order to finally let go and stop leaning into our temptations that destroys where we know we want in our heart, right? Oh my God, I can't even make this up. 6 of Cups upright at the bottom of the deck, overall energy. We're reflecting, okay? And number 6 in numerology is about love. So this is, I've noticed there's 2 crows up here and there's 1 here. Maybe this is we need to let go, right? And we need to just, maybe for some, need to sit independently in ourselves, in our own hearts, with ourselves. Avoid all temptations, because maybe we're realizing that that's not nurturing ourselves with Empress in reverse. When we give ourselves just so many, it spreads us thin. And then 2 of Pentacles, it leaves us off balance with where we are versus our head versus heart, and we end up losing what we want, right? Now we're just got to figure out how to communicate it, okay? How can we do that? I hope that made sense. That feels really all over the place, but for the right people who are watching, that's going to reach the right people, right? And this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. If it feels like I'm talking to you, it's working. That's what this... Okay, karmic completion is happening. Yeah, 10. This is what we're realizing we keep giving into, that keeps also destroying where we want to go. Okay, our alchemy, our dreams. We had them even pop up. I don't know where there's a mess on the table. Oh yeah, here. Right, wow, look at these. It's like it keeps falling. The more we give into our temptations, the further away we feel from our hearts, right? Okay, what else? Communicate. Time to communicate. Solar plex, right? This is our crown chakra. And our roots. We're taking it down to our roots in order to finally close out cycles that have been in us for lifetimes for some, right? We're realizing like it's time to let go. And it's not very fun to have to admit that when it's safer there. It feels safer there. It feels more comfortable, right? At the bottom of the deck, when we can do that, we've got a spiritual partnership unlike any other perhaps coming our way. Third eye, okay? Sacral chakra, 7, 8, 9. 9 is that 9-9 portal, our independence, emotional intelligence, right? Maybe that spiritual partnership where we're going toward first is with ourselves, to be honest, right? You will persevere, heart chakra, right? Rest knowing that this is a 4. You are in alignment. believe in you, okay? I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for being here. Subscribe, follow, all the things if you felt guided. Find me on the Facebook, book your own reading down below. The link is there. And until next time, you guys, I'm Jamie Soulshine 1111. Be loved, be together. Go girl.